Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are back working on MA011 and we're going to be working on our second, if you will, set of pages. So you're going to cut out your pieces, and for our inside of our pocket, I decided that this book was going to have all double folded inside pockets. So you're going to have one that has this little half circle on it and a score line along the side, and then the other one has the half circle but no score line. So we're going to start there. I'm just going to fold on the score line here, and I'm going to put some score tape here. Up. Give it a good rub. And you're just going to line these up like this. And then fold that over. Okay. So then you're going to have 4 pieces of pattern paper, excuse me, to put on here. So I'm just going to glue these quickly to all 4 sides. And you're going to be doing this twice. You're going to make 2 pages like this. They're exactly the same. So I did one already, just as my test run. Whenever I can do that, I try to, so that I make fewer mistakes while I'm doing this. Oops, let's see. That piece. Some of these pieces are a little bit different sizes, so you have to make sure you get the right size. Sorry about that. That's going to be a bigger piece. I'm just going to get this one on. Okay. I'm just getting those glued inside here. Super easy. Okay, I have to figure out where my other small piece is, and we will figure that out after. Okay, so you're going to also have our basic pocket, which is right here, and our pocket, hold on one second, let me find the right piece. Okay, so we have our pocket that has 2 score lines, top and bottom, and then you're going to have the plain rectangle piece that's going to fit the pocket like that. But before we glue anything to it, we're going to have a piece with a score line on the side and a piece with a score line along the top. So we're just going to fold these on their score lines. Okay, so the one where the score line is on the shorter side, I'm going to put some score tape inside the fold here. Okay, and we're going to take the piece that has 2 score lines on it, and we're just going to line these up like this. Get them nice and centered. Okay, like that. And then fold that down. Okay, and then the other piece with the score line along the long side, I'm going to put some score tape there. Rub that. Pull the tape off. See how much easier it is when you actually rub it the right way? Okay, so we're going to take our flat rectangle piece, line those up like that, and fold over. Okay. So then we're going to take our piece that has the 2 score lines, and we're going to fold those back this way. Put some score tape on the outside of those folds. Okay. And pull one side off, And you want to make sure that this is going to flip upwards. So I'm going to start at the bottom since it's not sticky yet. I just want to line that up the best I can. And then push that down. And then I can open this up, pull the other tape off. Okay, so we're going to have our pocket where it's going to flip up, pocket, and flip over. Okay, so let's see, I think, of course you can put these different ways. Okay, so I'm going to have the flip up in the front and the flip over on the side here. Okay, so then all you're going to do, let me just see what size all of these papers are, because I think I missized one or something. Alright, I think I cut one extra too big, and I'll have to fix that. So I will fix that in the files too, if that's the way it is in the files. Alright, so I'm just going to glue these on. I think I glued my smaller one onto my other set of pages by accident, now that I think about it. So that's okay. You always want to check the sizes of your paper. Another lesson learned. You guys learn lots of lessons when you're making books with me, because sometimes I do that. Okay. Cut this. I think what I'm going to do, so I don't waste paper, like I said, I'm pretty sure I glued the smaller piece to the wrong piece on the other page. So I think what I'm going to do, so I don't waste paper, is I'm going to trim down the other piece so I can save it, so it doesn't, I don't want to waste paper. So when you're doing this, just make sure these smaller rectangles all go on your inner pocket tab piece, if that's what you want to call it, your pull out, and then the larger pieces go on the actual pages here. So okay, get that, get that. Okay, one more. I think what I'm going to do now, this is my piece, so I'm just going to take this with my knife and my ruler, if I can find it. Here it is. And I'm just going to pull down about, I think I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off of both sides. Again, you won't have to do this because you will pick the right pieces to put on right away. But just so you can see this done, I'm just going to cut 1/4 of an inch off this side. There's always plan B. And there we go. And yep, that's going to fit perfectly. So let me get some glue on here. Running out of glue. Okay, get this on like that. Okay, so now just going to show you, oh yes, here it is. See the smaller piece? See how there's a little bit of rim there, and then I have more rim there, so I put the wrong size on. So that would have fit perfectly, so that was my bad. Okay, so we have these 2 pocket pages, and then we have our 2 sets of inserts, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to get our book back out, because we're going to be installing these as we go along. All right, so these are going to go, these pockets are going to go on the innermost larger inset here. So these are going to sit like that. So I'm going to get my score tape and put it on both sides of the hinge. Like that. And then this side. Going to rub those good. All right, and I'm going to pull these off of the first one. And I'm going to take my pocket page. I'm just going to open it up again like that. And we're just going to slide that right inside our page here. Get it pressed down and squeeze. So that's going to look like that. Well, our pages are going to be a little different sizes this time. It's going to make it a little bit fun. Okay. And then this one, just pull it off both sides. And again, I want to do it this way because I want this to open up that way. So I'm just going to squeeze this open like that. Okay, we're just gonna get it right over the hinge and then squeeze that. Okay, and then we have our pockets. So these are gonna sit right inside our pocket like that. And this one will sit up here. Like that. Okay, so we have essentially 2 pages done. We still have all of these to go, but it's coming along. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back.